Yes, the Boy Scouts of America decided to change the name to Scouting America so the organization could be more inclusive. And frankly, I have no idea what that means. After all, it was already allowed to accept girls, meaning boys and girls were all already readily welcomed into the fold. So why the need for a name change? Well, here's the explanation that I caught on social media from the organization's CEO, and frankly, I'm not impressed. Here it is.
Sends this really strong message to everyone in America that they can come to this program, they can bring their authentic self, they can be who they are, and they will be welcomed here. The argument that I make with the people that say, well, I always like Boy Scouts of America or BSA, why do we have to change? Go, membership is at historic lows, right? Part of my job is to reduce all the barriers I possibly can for people to accept us as an organization and to join.
What barrier? Girls were already allowed, boys obviously allowed, so what barrier is he talking about? Nothing that makes sense. So another institution that stood up for things that mattered, like do your best and be prepared, has been run over by the runaway culture warriors in pursuit of some strange nirvana that they are never going to create or find. Roger Crone there said membership is down. Does he really think this is the path to redemption? Is changing your name and dumping your 115-year heritage the way to get there? I don't think so. And this is just one example of what is getting ground up and spit out by the so-called culture warriors that are demanding DEI, ESG, and mandatory compliance on using preferred pronouns, which, of course, will be in the next Scouting America handbook. I'm quite certain those are the things they're pursuing. And here's the thing that we need to be clear on. If a conservative doesn't want to do something, they don't. But they don't care if other people do. But if a woke liberal doesn't want to do something, they demand nobody's allowed to do it. That is the stark difference between conservatives and liberals. If I don't want to drive a gas-powered car, okay, I get a Tesla. No big deal, but I don't tell everybody what to do. But a woke liberal that wants a Tesla demands all gas-powered cars be eliminated forever. If I don't want to eat meat, no big deal. I can be a vegan if I want. But if a woke liberal demands all meat be banned, then it all be banned. This is the kind of woke liberal tyranny we are dealing with every single day now. No end in sight of this unadulterated insanity. If you don't believe me, how about this? Bill Gates is so warped, he is campaigning to end farming. Right. To end farming to save the planet. He is so woke, he's going to get us all killed. Listen to this garbage.
One crucial part is agriculture, and one thing you said you were particularly surprised by was how great a problem bovine flatulence is. Do you want to explain what that is and why it's a problem?
Yeah, so the animals that can eat grass have very unusual stomachs that have these bacteria that are methanogenic in there, and so they leak natural gas, both out the front and the back. And so people have said, well, let's change the hay or throw some things in there. And it's been, nobody knows how to get rid of
no one knows how to get cows to stop farting.
Exactly, or burping. And so there is artificial meat, but that's at a very early stage. But that's another big source of greenhouse gas emission. So, I'm just trying to make sure that the people who acknowledge the problem, which I think is fantastic, that they understand the breadth of innovation required before you can get anywhere near to what we have to do, which is zero.
For a guy who's supposed to be so smart, we must stop these crazy cows with those strange stomachs. The ones that have roamed the planet since before mankind. Yeah, those treacherous cows must be stopped before they fart us and the whole planet into extinction.